said he's first, so he's made it first, yeah. What is going on with this tripod? Hello. How are we doing, everyone? When everyone decides to join in and we've got the usual audience, I'm going to give you some updates on the future of lives and videos and how I'm going to be doing things in future. Just because I'm thinking of maybe reformatting how I do things all the time. Hey Glassbox, how's it going? Why is it doing that? There you go, my hair's a bit messy. But yeah, so I'll just wait for a few of you to join. In the meantime, I'm just going to clean the glass. It's got some marks on. Just give it a bit of a wipe. How is everyone? How are we all doing? And then I'll give you some updates on what's going on with the marine tank. Obviously, if you may or may not know, but our Better Fish Dave has passed away, so we're going to be talking about the future of that tank. All sorts of lovely news, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. So I'll just wait, like I said, just clean the glass in some weird fashion. Hey Stay, how's it going? Right. I think we have cleaned that now. Let's have a little look what everyone else is saying. Sorry, I was just at the door. Amazon dropped off my stuff. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just finished everything for one of my other brands to finally exchange contracts tomorrow. Cool stuff. Great stuff. Hey, Salient. How are you going? How's it doing? How are you doing? I'm all good. I'm tired. Yeah, a bit tired. Not bad though. Need my apple pie and custard. Yeah, I need my... You look and sound tired. Yeah, last week was quite the week, and last night we had a friend stay over. I went to the football game. I wasn't expecting to go to a footy game, to be honest, but a free ticket come available, so I was like, yeah, gonna have to drop down, give me 50, that'll get you going. Yeah, I've already done my workout for today. Sure, and I'll like the video of the review. Yo, what's up everyone? Right, so I think almost everyone's in here. If you're able to let the Discord know that we're live right now, like someone tell the Discord, I'll call you Clark Kent with them glasses. I'll take the compliment. I don't think my jawline is as sharp as Superman's, but I'll take it. But yeah, so let's speak about the future of lives. Let's speak about the future of projects and things going on. So let's start off with all the yada. I'm trying to get my brain working. I haven't been live for a few days, and this is the thing I actually want to talk about. So I'm gonna stay doing YouTube lives as a weekly thing. I'm gonna take my foot off the gas with TikTok lives. I'm still gonna do them, and I'm probably gonna still do them a few times a week, but I'm gonna lay off them as much. Because as much as I enjoy them, I'm not really growing that much from them at the minute. B, I would rather be allocating the time that I have available or free to create videos instead, because videos is what I'm about. It's what my personal brand is about. It's what my social is about. It's what grows the channel. It's what helps get the money in. Lives are great, but like at the end of the day, if you sat there for like an hour and a half and you could be spending that hour and a half like editing, after watching Newcastle Man City. See you later. Well, good luck for that game. I'll catch you later, Mal. Hey Jenny, how's it going? But yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna lay off TikTok lives a little bit. I'm gonna take my foot off the gas. Now that I've hit 2K, I just wanted to hit 2K to prove that I could. And I know I can hit 3 and 4 and 5 on TikTok, but I think I'm just gonna stick to a couple lives a week through TikTok. I'll still do my weekly YouTube lives, but I want to allocate more time, because the thing is, time's kind of limited. You know, Mia works from home, and obviously this is my filming space, the whole of the living room / the kitchen / the you know, the TV. Like it's in the way, and like I can't, it's not fair on me as soon as Mia finishing work, booting her out the room all the time. But whenever I get time, I need to make sure that I'm allocating that towards making videos, making content, whether that's short form videos, which is what I'm going to be doing a lot more of. I was doing that near the back end of last year. I've laid off it because I think I leaned too far into lives rather than too much. I struggle finding balance, and that's probably just my ADHD. But I think for the balance of things, I think it's just going to be better for me to put more time now into short form and long form over doing lives all the time, because lives are good, but I just think I want to take my foot off the gas a bit. Right, so that's out the way now. Let's move on to other things. So you may or may not know, but we are doing a workshop, hopefully in a couple of months time from now. We're still sorting dates out and stuff like that, but we've now gained official sponsorship for that workshop from NT Labs, which is incredible. So I'm really happy and excited to announce that. I'm gonna let Mia go past one. Yeah, so we've gained official sponsorship for the workshop by NT Labs, which is incredible to be able to announce that. As you know, I've got a really good relationship with NT. I may be hoping to visit their facility down south some point this year. I'd love to visit there. And then obviously if I'm down south, then I'm not far away from the other scapegoats, and maybe we can do some more collaborations on that side of things. What else? Let's see. I've been chasing relentlessly. Obviously Christmas period's just passed. New Year was about 2 weeks ago, almost. And brands have been a little slow to get back, and obviously with us wanting to do our marine project, push things forward with the channel, stuff like that, I've been hunting down, trying to sort out some sponsorships here and there and that to help us with our content and future projects. Of course, I'm wanting to rescape Dave the Better Fisher's tank. I'm also thinking of filling the space out there and there, and of course the marine tank, which has been the main priority. So I'm also now happy to announce as well that we have gained official sponsorship for the marine project by NT Labs again. So NT Labs have, again, not being paid. So I'm not being paid by these brands. I've never been actually paid by a brand to do any of the videos or the content or reviews or anything like that. But they're there to support us by sponsoring and giving us products and giving us things that we need in regards to this marine tank build. So again, huge shout out to NT Labs in regards to that. So yeah, thank you to NT Labs. And we will be hopefully getting a package this week, sometime this week, hopefully. NT Labs coming in hot. Yeah, exactly that, Jenny, exactly that. So I'm really happy to be able to say that. They treat me well. They send, whenever I say I need something, they just send it. So W for NT Labs, yeah. Hey Ems, nice to see you, mate. So yeah, moving forward, we're hoping to seek sponsorship for the tank, corals, fish, if we can, if we can't. Of course, we have got the donations from everyone. I'd just like to say once again, thank you to everyone that has donated so far towards our marine tank project. And just to let people know, if you don't know already, we did get a ton of donations a few weeks ago on YouTube Live. Now, I've made a key point now. You've probably seen the short form video, you're seeing me talk about it, that I've made a Ko-Fi fundraiser now, which is like a page where it will be taxed, but then there's no huge cuts from Ko-Fi or YouTube or TikTok from that. So if you want to help us out, if you want to contribute towards our first ever marine tank setup, please make sure to go and check out the Ko-Fi fundraiser. If one of the moderators could please post it in the chat, that would be massively appreciated. Like I said, we're going to probably do a giveaway for all the people that do contribute towards that. I'm going to make sure to make a key effort of being grateful and giving credit to everyone in the description of the videos, and maybe at the end of the videos when I do this marine tank build, I will definitely make sure that I will thank and name every person that has donated towards the project. So yeah, if you want to contribute and help us out towards that, you're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, we're 61% of our £500 goal. So if you want to be able to help us out with that, like I said, once again, check out the Ko-Fi fundraiser. If someone could please post it in the chat, that would be really appreciated. If you could post the link to our Ko-Fi fundraiser in the chat, so anyone that does want to contribute towards it, it'll be in the chat for you to check out. Yeah, so I've been doing bits and bobs of research here and there about what fish and all these kind of things I can go for. Still figuring things out. Whether I'm going to go for shrimp or not, I don't know. I do like the idea of critters and nano like fish and all that, but it's what's compatible. I'm clueless in regards to corals, nems, zoas, all them kind of things. I'm completely clueless. I still haven't done barely any research, to be honest. I've been told things here and there from friends and all that, and bits and bobs of advice, but I'm still very much a novice and new to marine fish keeping. You'll need some critters for CUC. Cleanup crew, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Snails, hermit crabs. Yeah, I like the idea of getting sexy shrimp, but I think for the fish that I've been looking at, I don't think they're going to be compatible. Macroalgae scapes are gorgeous. Yeah, macroalgae is really good too. If I get into marine properly, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the coral, nems, all them kind of things first, and then I will probably branch into that when we move out of this place. We'll like branch into doing another marine tank. Will be about like macroalgae and that, because macroalgae is essentially like a planted aquarium in marine terms. There's so many other shrimp anyways, man, loads to choose. Exactly, yeah, I just like the idea of them. They look like a little coral when they wiggle the bum when on a rock. But yeah, it's just one of them. If I choose them, if I don't know what it is. Luckily, I'll be about 8 to 10 weeks ahead of you, so I can give you my learnings. Thank you so much, Ems. I'm just nervous as those are expensive and prone to dying. Yeah, exactly. So it's just finding the balance, getting the right advice, being like a sponge and absorbing every bit of information I can possibly consume. Once again, anyone that is moderator, could you please post the link to our Ko-Fi fundraiser in the chat, please? It'd be really appreciated. And then I can pin it, so then if anyone does want to contribute towards that, it'd be very much appreciated. But yeah, I'm really pushing to go for this marine journey. It's just a matter of when, not if. So I think it will happen. But yeah, I've learned how to frag some corals too. I might be able to send some up to you by the time you're coral ready. Oh, great stuff, Ems. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah. So anyways, giving you all little updates. So we are rescaping hopefully this weekend. I keep saying this, hopefully this weekend. we're going to rescape Dave the Better Fisher's tank, and I want it to be this weekend. Thank you so much, Jenny. Let me try and pin that. There you go. So right there, it's pinned in the chat now. If you want to help us out and speed up the process for our marine tank journey, you can donate to that link in the chat right now. That link there is for anyone that wants to help us. Essentially watch us from beginner hobbyist in the marine hobby. If you want to learn alongside me, see me make mistakes and do good things and bad things and all that stuff, yeah, we're doing that fundraiser, and all that money, like I said, is going into the project for me to be able to buy corals, nems, fish, equipment and stuff like that if we're not able to gain sponsorship. Again, like I said, I'm trying to pull as many strings as I can from my place to be able to gain sponsorship and affiliation with brands. It's just a matter of fact if they want to take me on board, and yeah, it's just we'll figure that out, and if it happens, if it doesn't happen, whatever, like I said, that funding there will go towards the things that we don't get sponsorship for or any help with. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to go from the beginning and build up. I'm not going for a super high level marine setup from the get-go. I'm going with an easy tank, a simple tank that someone can buy themselves. They can try and replicate what I'm doing. It's not like Aquascape where you need all these compositions and certain plants, and I mean, I guess it is, but in its own way, in a different way. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, Dave the Better, he unfortunately passed. We're hoping to rescape his tank this weekend. If Jay's available, we'll go Aquatics Warehouse. We'll go and pick up some hardscaping bits and bobs. I do need some plants, so I have to figure out some plants. Maybe I'll take some plants from some of my other tanks, figure that out. But we do have a new beta lined up, and I'm not going to announce it, anything like that. But we'll speak about that in due time. But I'm really excited to get this new beta. Thank you so much. This will get you a grain of marine sand. Thank you so much, Ems. I really appreciate that. Like I said, everyone, if you are wanting to send donations on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do so. But in regards to that, YouTube does take like a huge cut from the donations. So if you do want to ever contribute any super chat or donations, and you don't want a huge cut, a percentage of your donation taken away, check out that fundraiser right there. Enjoy the spenny side of the hobby, mate. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not looking forward to. I'm also not looking forward to having to run to shops and get barrels of RO water all the time. I'm gonna see if I can try and not do that, but if I can't, then it is what it is, innit? But yeah, what else? So I've spoken about lives and the fact I'm going to be maybe taking my foot off the gas a bit. I've spoken about our workshop that we're hoping to aim to do in the next few months. I'm £700 deep, and that's without paying for the tank. Yeah, exactly, which is why we have started our fundraiser for this, because at the end of the day, it's money I haven't really got, and if people like supporting and watching the channel and all that, and they donate frequently and they want to help in any way, then like I said, the option's there, but no one's obliged or pressured at all. It just helps speed up the process, really. Hey there, James, nice to see you, mate. But yeah, hopefully that comes to fruition soon. We are in the process of trying to cycle again, because I left it for a few weeks, didn't settle. Trying again, so drained it right down, filled it back up to cycle that shrimp tank, and if it works, I'm going to be definitely making a video talking about it all. Yeah, you have a lot of pressure on your shoulders. What to get it right, or to get the tank set up? Pressure from myself more so. Defo think you are on the right path of putting your time into short and long form. YouTube tell you lives are the worst form of content to grow on the analytics pages. See, when you're a smaller channel, lives always help you, and it will get eyes on you, and it helps develop a community. But when you're doing lives at this stage, I've noticed even creators that are of a large size, even then they're kind of struggling. YouTube really neglects the live system. They haven't upgraded in a long time. They don't put a lot into it. TikTok is so far ahead in regards to lives, but you know what can you do if they're not backing it, they're not pushing it. That's what it is exactly. Just a lot when you're trying to grow, exactly. Hello mate, I just found your channel. Can I ask a question? Sure. What's your question? So yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna try and prioritize get short form out, just get long form out, and try my best to do so. But it's just one of them that we are trying to grow as big as possible this year and as fast as possible. I've been doing this 2 years now. I've learned what works and what doesn't, and I think lives will always be a thing on this channel because it's me speaking to you guys and girls like a weekly basis. You're able to catch up with me. I'm able to update on things and speak about things like that too. I know that you appreciate watching videos and stuff like that, but then I guess speaking to my face and, you know, me reading the chat back and forth, you're having a conversation with me. Whereas a video, you can comment and I'll respond, but like it's not the same vibe, is it really? So we will always do these regardless. But like I said, I think a lot more things. Thank you so much, Ems. I've just seen the £5 donation you've done on the Ko-Fi fundraiser page. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Appreciate that so much, Ems. Shout out to Sunset Shrimp Shack Ems for the £5 donation to our fundraiser. We're getting closer and closer to our goal, which I really appreciate that. So thank you to everyone so far that has donated. I'm gonna have to write M's name down actually in this book now. We've been writing down all the names, so let me just get the book real quick. Where's the I've got a pen there. Yeah, I've got a pen. Right, let's write down the donation there. Right, what date are we on, everyone? Everyone remind me, because I'm losing track of time. Is that not working? It's not working. The pen is dead. Where's this pen? Dominic Soberslide. Right, found that, got that sorted, put the lid on, bosh, bing, bang. Right, let's write that down. What day we on? What's everyone saying? I'll check my phone now. 13th. Okie dokes, right. 13th, summer set shrimp shack with the £5. Here you go, sorted. It's great. It's great. Honestly, I really appreciate everyone's support. This marine project, like I said, it's very exciting. It's something new. It's going to be cool for you to be able to learn from myself. I'll learn from you guys. Whether anyone that has cracked into marine, you'll be able to give me your advice too. It's just a challenge. You know, being in the hobby for 7 years, 7 years in this hobby, man. It flew over, but when you've done freshwater for so long and cold water and temperate and all that, like, you just need a little challenge sometimes, and it keeps it fresh. No pun intended, keeps it fresh for you. But yeah. What else are we thinking of doing? So I'm hoping to visit some shops. Once we do our marine tank, I'm hoping to do a lot more shop tours on marine, like marine orientated shops. Obviously, I think like freshwater's kind of dictated my shop tours a lot more, because obviously I've only been keeping freshwater. So it'll open doors up for me, and then I'll have a bit more understanding as well when I do these shop tours of what I'm actually looking at, and being able to appreciate it rather than pointing the camera at it and whizzing past, because I don't really understand or is able to process what's going on with it. It'll be a lot more beneficial that way. You'll be able to learn and be educated, but also understand what's going on in the videos. Yeah, so we've got some shops on our list this year that we're going to be paying a visit to. Maybe some revisits on the cards too. Obviously, like I said, marine wise, there's a few shops that I am good friends with or speak to. What else? Aqua, we're hoping when that eventually gets announced, we're going to go Aqua. We're going to stay over there. What else? Yeah, visit NT, that'll be one. I'd like to maybe visit one of the wholesalers too. I'd love to visit one of the wholesalers, like fish wholesalers in the country, or maybe dry goods wholesalers. I've done a visit last year to ALF, and that was really good. But as a content creator, it'll be a different story instead, because I was with the shop at the time. Yeah. Also, just another update. Oh, thank you so much, James, for the $9.99. Really appreciate that. Wow, thank you. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Let's write your name down now. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, James. Really appreciate that. Amazing stuff. Like I said, everyone really appreciate all the love and support. You've been incredible. Don't get me going again and almost trying, because you're absolutely crazy. Like I said again, at the minute, all that money is being put into a separate account, so I'm not able to touch that. It's all in a separate account, and it is all going directly towards this project. So really appreciate that. Thank you so much, James, you legend. Hope you're doing well. I may see you at some point at a workshop or somewhere. We'll cross paths again. It's nice to see that your setups are finally fully scaped and matured. Well, starting to mature anyway. They're looking good. Yeah, talking about that actually. So what are the goals this year? Marine, more tanks, rescapes for tanks. This needs a major rescape, I think. I think this is boring now. It's just bare basic. It doesn't look too good in my opinion. The fish in there are incredible. The tank though, just really could be so much better. The better tank set and rescape. We're thinking of a tank there and there. Might do a shuffle around with the tanks as well. Oh, thank you so much for the £5 there. Really appreciate that. By the way, everyone, I do apologise. Oh my God. What is going on? What's going on? Right, everyone, I really apologise. The chat wasn't moving. So I've been talking, and I thought nobody's been like speaking. Oh my God, I am an idiot. I'm an idiot. Edgar's Fish Tanks has 3k subs. Right, I apologise. I apologise, everyone, sorry. I am so sorry, everyone. Yeah, YouTube takes a massive percentage cut. Right, so thank you so much for the $9.99 there. Martin, not Martin, Arnold, massive thank you for 18 months for being a channel member. Open the scapegoat to Aquatic Store Studios. Thank you so much, William. William Davidson. Let's write your name down. Everyone, like I just said though, I know if you're comfortable donating on YouTube, that's fine. But that link that is pinned right there, it doesn't take a massive cut or percentage of the donation. YouTube takes a large cut out of your donations. So I'd just like to say thank you, everyone, again. I'll catch up with the chat now. All legends, right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm far behind. I'm here now. No, that tank's lush. There you go. Well, right. Now I can read and I've caught up. Thank you, everyone. You're all legends. Keep smashing it, mate. Thank you. Off for 4 weeks. Minimum of order. Loads of plans for the big tank. I'm thinking of a redo the wee tank. Yes. Right. I've caught up, everyone. I do apologise. I was so far behind them. Chat wasn't moving. Adam, the Shrimp Shack Discord is set up to ping when you post or go live. Oh, thank you so much, Ems. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I explained to Natalie that I don't go in other people's Discords, to be honest. I was a part of a few of them, but I've left them all now. I've just got my Discord, and I'll check in every now and again. But like majority of the time, I'll leave it to its own device kind of thing, because it gets a little overwhelming being in multiple of them. But also the fact that like there's another Discord. There's M's Discord, yeah. If you want to check that out, M's Discord. But yeah. Thank you, everyone. You're all legends. Everyone that's donated tonight, we've raised so far tonight £22 so far. Not just A7FT. That's what I mean in my mind. Very much just A7FT. Our Discord to the moon and back. But yeah, let me just fix M's donation. £7 there. Right here. Adam, can I ping the Shack link in your Discord? Sure, if you want. Just put it in, like, I'm trying to think, post your channel. Put in, like, post your channel. Yeah, so we raised. I won't be starting a Discord. I'm so sorry. I know you will be disappointed to hear that. Listen, there's way bigger Discords out there that are way more active, but I just cannot be bothered. I was in quite a few Discords. I was even moderators in them. I just prefer to focus on our Discord, and I guess it's ignorance is bliss kind of thing for me. And I also get a bit overwhelmed too. I end up muting them, so there's no point me even being in there if I mute them. So yeah, it's a bit, maybe it's a bit selfish, maybe not, but I just made the Discord to build our Discord and to interact with my community members. Yeah, but maybe I'll join, but we'll see. I've got all the group chats I'm in, by the way. Don't know if it's an ADHD thing or neurodivergent thing, but like I mute them. Aside from scapegoats. I'm the same as you, Adam. I pop in from time to time when I have a moment. Yeah, I mute every group chat I'm in, especially ones that aren't like speaking towards me or like we're speaking to each other. It's just people, yeah, it's just like, you know, I'd rather just not get overwhelmed, so I just mute them. And that's kind of what I've done with other Discords. I join them and I just mute them, and then like that's it. I'm just like the person that never talks. I've cut right back on everything, just focusing on long form and short form mainly. What's the best moss? Easy moss, Java moss, Christmas moss, flame moss. Yeah, they're the ones that I can think off the top of my head, but Java moss is usually the most easy, inexpensive moss that you can get. Spiky moss, that's a spiky moss. Spiky moss is good. You're all legends, though. Christ, I wasn't expecting anyone to donate tonight. Thank you so much. You're all, like, from the bottom of my heart, like, it's very much a passion project. Weeping moss, yes. Can't keep it as it is. Weeping is class, yeah. Weeping is class. What's the other one? Is it Palia? What's the carnivorous moss? Got what's called a carnivorous plant. Forgot what it's called. I bought some Java moss. It was brown. You want to know what's funny? The tank that won't cycle has the best moss I've seen in a long time. Look at that moss. Look how lush that is and green. It is thriving. Look at it. That is thriving. Make it make sense. The tank that is the worst in regards to cycle and stability and all that, that is Shrimp Shack. That is Shrimp Shack moss indeed, Ems. Our Hygrophil's doing okay. The Cryptocorns are doing okay in the back. The Boost is doing okay. The The Anubius is doing okay, but yeah, right there, that is the Shrimp Shack tank. Hey Natalie, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. I did. So I was just saying, Natalie, I'm going to be cutting back a bit on TikTok lives, so I'm able to focus on getting more videos out and content. Yeah. Oh wow, Minx has started damaging this little demon. But yeah, so yeah, our Peppermint Otto died as well. Out of nowhere. I just looked at the front of the tank and it was there. I was like, what happened? It always seems like I'm the bearer of bad news. So last week was not a good week for me. I had the guy try and kick the door in, not once but twice. Had to call the police twice. Had to call an ambulance. Had to send many of emails and reports to the housing. What else? I had barely any sleep. My anxiety was through the roof. I had Dave the Better pass away. I had the Peppermint Otto pass away. I had a White Cloud Minnow dried up at the back, so it must have jumped. What else? I think that's it. They're the major things anyway. Ottos love to die. You know what? I've got Zebra Otto in there. I've got Giant Otto. I've got Otto Synclus. Oh, Power Otto Synclus Heraldi. All of them bulletproof. That little guy, yeah, just don't know what happened there. Found a crispy Harlequin Rasbora on the floor. Yeah, they do like to jump though, don't they? When startled, they like to jump. Anyone know where I can get some cool Ottos online? If I knew a place, mate, I'd be the first one to tell you, because I've been looking for orange Ottos, the Robocops, for ages. Pier Aquatics you can get from. Pier Aquatics have all the rare Ottos. We have those for weeks. Fish and mean. Yeah, we all have those weeks. Adam is Mr. Otto. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Another thing too. Yeah, Martin had his heart attack. Yeah, that went over my head. So yeah, that was on my mind too. Yeah, just not a great, nice week, but hopefully this week's a lot better. Adam, did you not know Martin had a heart attack? Did you not know Martin had a heart attack? We spoke about it in the last live. We also spoke about it on the TikTok live and then in the Discord. I had no idea yet. Martin was in hospital. He had a blood clot. If he didn't go in, yeah, he could have been goners. So we've all been, showing support towards Martin and that, and they're checking in if he's all good and that. Yeah. There's an Otto Facebook group that tends to post when they see an interesting ones for sale. That's cool. Yeah, watch last week's live. Yeah, you'll see. We had a heart spam and everyone was showing the support for Martin. Because Martin left the Discord to just focus on his health, which is fine. No worries. Nice to see you, Joe. Hope you're doing well. We'll have to catch up soon. I've been in and out of lives a lot, so I heard bits and bobs. I knew he was in hospital, but didn't know why. Yeah. He's healing up now. He's off work for 4 weeks, getting himself back to health. Right, take it easy, James. I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for the donation. Oof. But yeah, just checking what the fish were doing there. Just a rough week, but I'm glad it's over. Onwards and upwards. It's time for us to get more content out, push more, work harder, not be in a mopey state. Yeah. Time to get on the 2026 content ground. Exactly that. I just need to start pushing now. I've done these reviews because they were part of the backlog of content that I needed to do. Well, I didn't need to do. These brands don't expect me to do that. I did make videos, but they just said like they just kind of leave me to my own device to do whatever. But I felt like I owed them reviews. I still have a few filters of theirs, but I don't know what to do because they just sent me their whole line of filters, and I'm not going to put an internal filter in my tank over a canister filter kind of thing. Although their internals are super high quality and amazing. So I don't know what I'm doing there. They maybe give away fodder at some point. Yeah, I need to get it. Yeah. And I need to recover financially from Christmas M's. I was just saying before you joined the live though, I'm hoping to go to NT. So when I go to NT, that's when I'm thinking maybe I'll come see you. But Fish Up Martin was offering a barbecue and a place to stay for when I come down. So yeah, AH Aquatics, blame the YouTube gods, not me. Shrimp Shack's fault, he's stealing all our views. I'm the YouTube god, or Ems is. Oh, I see. I'm second choice after NT. No, because if I pay the visit going down south, then that means then it'll be easier to get here rather than taking a 4.5, almost 5-hour train or 6-hour train. God knows how long it is. I'll let you off with that one, Steve, just because I like you. No. Nope. Excuses. Whoa. No, because I need to visit you guys, but vice versa. Tank tour. You want a tank tour right now? I'll do a tank tour, yeah. Why not? Maybe it'll lighten the mood. Meet halfway. Well, we do that for Aqua, basically, or when someone's got a workshop going on or something. Which we have done, but we haven't seen all of each other since... I haven't seen Jay since, was it early December or November? I haven't seen M since October, November, since the workshop. I talk to you more than NT. Yeah, Adam, all I hear is excuses. I'll come down at some point. It's not the cheapest, you know, to get a train down south. It's like 80, 90 quid, you know. Gotta save up for these things. Right, here's our Bloody Mary army. That is not dwindling, but yeah, I'm gonna have to take these tetra out because I don't think I've seen any shrimplets in a while. I keep saying I'm gonna take them out and keep forgetting. Then there is the uncyclable shrimp tank. Yeah, mate, no bother. Yeah, the uncyclable shrimp tank, that looks really nice. Looks really nice, doesn't it? It's just not growing in. It blocked my comment. It didn't block it, I can see it. We've got all our golden white clouds. Joe, one of them jumped. I don't think it was one of yours, I think it was one of mine. It was a bigger one. All the little babies have put some good size on now, mate, as you can see. And then as we go further down here, we've got this tank, but this tank needs a major rescape. It needs a rework. I'm bored of it. There's no breeding. You've got the glow light danios that have been a pain in the backside since day one. I love the catfish. They're all hardened now that they're settled. You got the sad Dave the Better Fishers tank. But we've got... Can we see a far shot of the shallow? There you go. It's looking good. Aqua One sent me some lights for this tank. They don't fit. And I would have to drop this whole shelf down. So drain this down, take it off, drop the shelf down, which I think I can do. I should be all right to do that. But it's effort, mate. Guys and girls, it's just effort. Maybe get a net cover when you're not filming. They're not jumping when it's like here. But like, I think when I had the water a bit higher up, that's when they jump. Or they get spooked. Like, see how they're darting around now when I get close? They're not like super skittish because I can go close at the camera. But it's like, you know, when you initially walk in the room You go like that, and then they go, whoa. Look, see? I moved my hand and they all jumped. Look. They all jumped in synchronization. Where do you get the polycarbonate sheets? B&Q. B&Q. But yeah, all the plants are grown in. You've got your cherry shrimp in there as well that I don't know if they're bred yet. Maybe we'll see babies. I don't see any babies though. I can see like the mix. They're all coal shrimp, aren't they? They're not great quality. They're there as part of the cleanup crew. They get a bit of shrimp scran occasionally. B&Q. And then obviously David the Better Fish's tank's getting a fat rescape. We've got a gap there. So I am conflicted because I can move this tank up and put it between them two. But then again, I want another shrimp tank to have a Caradinas. I want to take the leap towards Indian zebra shrimp. Someone should tell those minnow there is more tank than in the middle. Yeah, did the Better survive? No, unfortunately we did lose the Better. I'm just going to double check if any of them jumped then. No, just have to double check. Yeah, we've got our Tetra, but I think I'm going to keep them in there. Hey Simpson, nice to see you. Yeah, gutted mate, but we have a new Better lined up already. Do it, get a tank, then side of that shelf. Sorry? The size? Yeah, resize it. That's what I'm going to do. Because I think I'm going to put them lights on. I'll speak to Aqua One. Aqua One could send me another light, but I might just, yeah, try and get them lights on. Because they're good lights. They're really nice lights. The issue is getting them to reach the extension leads, which I'm going to have to buy more of. But then we've got the space there. And the issue with that is what do we do? We've got Better fish tank, but then we've got gap here. How many centimeters long? I don't know the actual measurements because I didn't buy this tank. This was given to me by Jay for us to do our collab on the Haverstacks tank. But I think it is the WEO 60 shallow, 60F or 60P or something like that. But it's a 45 litre tank apparently. So yeah, I think this tank's gonna stay there. I think we might get rid of the 90 litre here and get a bigger tank to fill out more. I think we need something down there. We need something there. Of course, we're going to put the marine in the middle, and then we've got this here. Everyone, I'm just going to pin this, replace the pin right there. Oh, sorry. Why don't you put a strip light on each shelf? I could do, but I don't know. They don't work as well. I don't like having one of these lights on that. It takes away. I like having the light effect of having the light in the middle and the shadows and all that stuff. The shrimp tanks are like Cube 15. Yeah, the Scaper 15s by Superfish. Yeah, so here's this tank. We've run out of CO2. Am I going to buy more? I don't know if I will. I probably will because I need it because the plants are doing really well. But the Altacanthia recnia, some of them have been knocked up and melted away in the bottom there. They're doing okay, but I don't know if that's too good. To be honest, we need to get a topless of CO2. The Laganandra's peaking over now. The Val is crazy. The Sword's doing fine. The Crips are doing fine too. 5 watt spotlights work. That's what I have in my rack. Interesting. Our Pisto's doing good as well. He's just chilling over there. Or Rosie Tetra or Raccoon Tetra. Yeah. Look, there's another bit of Altacanthia recni that needs planting back in. I'm going to have to plant them back in after the live or in a moment or something like that. But yeah, we've just done a review on the surface skimmer. As you can see, no oily surface. It's doing its job. It's keeping it nice and clean. Of course, we added our Dimax Clear Mix as well, and that has made the water pristine there, the water pristine there. Some really good products that we tried out and reviewed recently. Just a general question though, for everyone in here. Still love the Roma, yeah. I just needed the red plants to grow in more. Aside from that, I think it's good. It's as good as we'll get it, and then once it's settled for a bit, and I enjoy it, and I get my pictures and all that, it'll probably be time for a rescape on this. I think there's going to be a rescape by the end of this year on this tank, but I want it to fully grow in, get the reds and the pinks, as you can see, and then we'll see what we're looking at or doing. But yeah, everyone, just another thing as well, what was I going to say? What's everyone's thoughts and opinions on the reviews? Be honest. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're good? Do you think it's just an easy watch, it's all right? But I know what people are going to say, what they like in here. I know everyone's going to say shop tours. Shop tours, interviews, tank setups. They're the three big things that you can do on a fish channel, innit? Ever since I've disturbed my tank, all my plants have started to go downhill. I might have to get myself some new plants. Send some pictures in the chat, Natalie, and maybe there's something that you've done wrong, something that you can do to fix it, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure people will be able to help you out. For me, they're easy, watch, informative. That's good. Oh, there's our L. Yeah, there we go. We've got our mini snowball plaque out and about there. Can you see it? Bang, there you go. That is in broad daylight there. Can I get up closer? You're going to shoot away. Oh, wow, there you go. Look, there he is. Stunning spots on him, our mini snowball. There's our Pisto as well. Lovely. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe doing some more informative videos. Easy beginner stuff, but of course a lot of people at all different levels. It's just the informative videos really stress me out because I'm gonna miss something out. Someone's gonna say something, I'm gonna go, yeah, I know, and then it's just gonna be the onwards and back and forth. People have recommended I start from scratch and set up my tank. I can't get rid of the money. That might be your best chance, Natalie. Just preserve your media, put your water from your tank and your fish in there, and then when you're setting up, pour that water back in and all that, and then just keep adding like Prime, Stability, or Optimus and Satis. Yeah, I like the reviews, bit of variety. That's good. That's what I mean. It's not like I've done plenty of reviews, but like the reviews I'm doing right now, I'm enjoying because I genuinely believe in the products that I'm reviewing. And I'm using them on my tanks, and I'm still using them now. So yeah, it's just a case of, you know, getting that balance. I upload whatever I'm comfortable with and whatever makes sense at the time. But I do want to get a bit more variety out too. It's just, my issue is like I'll do a short form video, and then I go. I'll do a short form video, and then I'll go right. Maybe I should have done that as long form, and that's the conflict, the mental battle and conflict of content creation is that what will do well, short form or long form. Reviews are harder. Some people watch when they've decided they want to buy a certain product. Yeah, exactly. I've noticed that, and they'll ask or they'll say there's a problem, and then you'll just give them a bit of advice, and it's up to them to take that or not. But yeah. We're hoping to add to some more artwork this year. Hopefully we can get some more off our good friend Moss UK. Hoping to see him release some new artwork, designs and prints. I've got here algae, what I do. Less nutrients, less light, no direct sunlight. Maybe it's in a certain point where you've got phosphates in, so you can maybe add some phosphate remover. If you want to get rid of it, yeah, snails can do the job. A mono shrimp can do the job. You can use liquid carbon to target it, Flourish XL or something like that. Yeah, that kind of does the things, but hair algae is quite easy to get rid of. You can manually just get some tweezers and spaghetti it. Avamano, I'm doing everything you said to avoid. Yeah, that's what I mean. Shop tours every single week are just not sustainable. They're not. I'll do them when I can, but yeah. It's just it's on your Monte Carlo. Difficult. Then in that case, you want to be using Flourish XL or liquid carbon and using a syringe and target dosing it. How about we test our tank, our shrimp tank that we've been trying to cycle this week. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's set us up on a camera and get a test going. Imagine it says 0. Yeah, hydrogen peroxide, but I'll be a bit careful dosing it. The Monte Carlo might be a bit delicate to you using it. Right, where is our test kit? Let's get the test kit. Put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Did I put it over there? No. Where did I put you? Where did I put the test kit? Test kit? Where did I put it? The old one's there. Where's the other one? Peroxide's really good though. Peroxide's good. Even God's name. It's in plain sight. That's why. Let's see if I can raise the height a bit so you're able to watch a bit better. There you go. Extend that leg out. Let's extend this leg out. And then extend that one. Okie dokes. Right, let's have a gander. What are we looking at here? There you go. What's everyone saying? I will start from scratch. What do I do with the sand and plant substrate? Yeah, probably scrap, unless you want to put it in media bags, but if it's cut at the finger. Thanks for the tips. Where are you from, mate? I'm from Liverpool, UK. If you want to make sure to give me a sub, be much appreciated. We do lives weekly, do videos weekly, do shorts quite frequent. We're hoping to aim for daily. All right. Once you changed the water, the ammonia came back again. Me or Natalie? There you go. Natalie. Are you affected by the water issues that Steve mentioned? I don't think I am. Or maybe I am, Adam, and I don't know it, because with the random death of the Otto, maybe that is why. But then again, I dose Optimus and Satis. But I didn't dose Optimus recently, as I ran out of it. And I've been using just like, I'm trying to just use up my cheap, inexpensive stuff. Because I just want to use that up and get it out of the way. Why have I done that again? What am I doing? Oh, I've had a mare there. What am I doing? That is the definite. That is the pure definition of the fact that I cannot multitask to save my life. Crying out loud, Adam. What are you doing, mate? Maybe I was affected by it and that's why the tank weren't cycling, but I don't know. Right, let's try this one more time, come on. Here you go. try that again. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, and then I can do the third one again. Can't believe I messed up that test. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Well, that's what I get for gabbing whilst doing a test. But that's sorted now. That's sorted. 20 litres is too small. Can I get L83 Placo for 20 litre? No, 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 no. Two, three, four, five. Been dosing Optimus because I've been doing frequent water changes and that, so. There you go, right. There you go. Should be doing the job. Right now I can only see yellow. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
So far, so good. It doesn't look like it's going green straight away, so maybe the tank's actually cycled, but we'll see. We shall see. See a lot of like sea shrimp and detritus worms in this tank that has not been cycling. I can only hope that it stays yellow and clear across the board. Everyone, if you haven't already, make sure to click subscribe. If you want to help us out as well with donations towards our goal of reaching £500 raised towards our marine tank project, then please check out that pinned comment right there. There is a link attached to it. You'll be able to check out the website and check out the fundraiser. YouTube and TikTok, you take a massive cut of all donations and fundraising, so if you want to help us towards that, then please do check out that fundraiser. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's increasing. I like the fact it's not increasing. Cloudy water is dead bacteria. I do not have that in there, fortunately. Seed shrimp in that tank as well. I can see loads of little scuds and seed shrimp inside that tank. Up there, I can see them in the moss. I think I drained it all down. When did I do my water changes, everyone? Remind me. It was Sunday, Werner. Or was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday, yeah. I don't know. Only a few days ago. So would the parameter readings that I'm showing right now be correct? Do you think that's okay? Because I've added Optimus and I've added Satis, and of course they rapidly cycle the tank. There's loads of scuds, sea shrimp, detritus worms, ram's horn snails, all inside that tank. And by the looks of things, we have 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite and nitrate. So I don't know what to make. Cycled? You saying that's cycled? Do you all think this is cycled? We might have cycled the tank. I'm used to API. Oh, you're dosing the tank with ammonia? I'm doing beneficial bacteria. There was a massive ammonia spike before I'd done like a 70% water change on the tank. And then I've been dosing Optimus and Satis daily. Nitrite. If it's clear and there's no nitrite, then you are good. Yeah, there's no nitrite, there's no ammonia. There's no nitrate either. It's like fully clear. So it looks like the tank cycled, which is a miracle. So I've been waiting the longest time for that. So in that case, I might... when was the last time I had a source of ammonia? Like Saturday? Friday? Before I'd done the water change? Like there was ammonia present in the water. Yeah, there is ram's horn snails in there. There's scuds, there's seed shrimp, there's detritus worms. It's like a fully thriving ecosystem just without any livestock in. Yeah, that's fully cycled by the look of it. Ah yes, there's ram's horns, they produce ammonia. Yeah, should be fine. I added them in to be an ammonious. Time for sacrificial cherries. Yeah, I might take some of the cherries out of this and put them in there. You know, the coal shrimp, and put them in. I might do that now actually. Plop and drop works with cherry shrimp. I wouldn't recommend it though, but if it's in the case where it's literally moving from there to there, would you say that's harsh? That is cycle though, that's clear as day. I can finally tell Ems to shut up, and then he'll just say it took you long enough. My poor cherry shrimp get a hard time in this house. Did he end up as better food, Jenny? Just a heads up, Jenny, Maya is gonna send us a better. So what I'm hoping to do, oh my god, I've just got a bit of the water in my finger, it stings. What I'm hoping to do is, you know, when I eventually set up another tank, and if I go for wild betters, which I might want to do actually, I'll let you know, because I wouldn't mind doing a wild better breeding project tank. I think that'd be really cool. I'm gonna have to fully rinse them out in a moment and just packing it up real quick. Thank you so much anyways for the offers. I do really appreciate it. But they all get eaten all the time. I love Neocaridina between my tanks on a regular basis. They have similar water parameters. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. So I'm probably just gonna grab the net now, scoop a few out and just whack them in and see how they do, how they fare off. I'm gonna get the poorer quality ones. That one's basically clear there, so I'm gonna take this. There you go. Right, you are the first astronaut on the moon. Sacrificial lamb. There you go. Sacrificial shrimp. Here you go, my friend. You shall go in here. We will see how the shrimp fares off. I'm only putting one in because I don't want to put loads in, not be able to find them, and they create a colony in there because I want blue dream shrimp in there. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I want blue dreams in there. So I have put our sacrificial shrimp, and we shall see how that shrimp fares off. Now there is tons of biofilm, tons of detritus worms and all that stuff and botanicals for it to feed off. So it should fare quite well. Should, in theory. But only time will tell. But I can finally and safely say that tank cycled. And all it took was me to drain it right the way down and start again with Optimus and Satis, and it has worked a treat. So I'm happy with that. But anyways, everyone, with that, I think we can celebrate and say, thank God that is done and over with. What we're going to do is, of course, see how that shrimp that is up there now, see how it fares off, see if it does fine for the next day or two. If I wake up tomorrow and it's dead, then the tank's obviously gone again. But if it's fine, we should be safe to add some new shrimp in. So I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to crack on with it. But yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone. I'm going to flip the camera. I'd just like to thank everyone for tonight and popping on all your donations towards the Ko-Fi fundraiser and in the YouTube live right now. I really honestly appreciate everyone that has been supporting the channel for the past 2 years. This marine tank has become our primary objective because I feel like this is going to be the next step in our channel in regards to content creation and opportunities and opening many doors and being able to expand my knowledge to be able to help you guys and girls out, but also help me out too as a fish keeper. So I'll be able to answer your questions a bit more if you got anything marine related and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for popping in. We'll see you next week for the YouTube live again. I don't know when I'll be doing a TikTok live. I'll be on and off a little less consistent now that we've reached 2K, but we're still going to be doing TikToks and YouTube lives and all that. But like I said, it's time for me to prioritize and focus on our content and our short form and long form. So thank you so much everyone for popping in. Really appreciate popping in as always. Have a lovely night, day, morning, midday, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.